And you're watching Paul Korn Boarding Channel!
2017, the turkey tour continues. Me and Paul Korn. Kansas opens tomorrow. We just set a blind. We feel like we're in a perfect spot. Can't wait to see what happens. You're watching A1 Archery, hunting 365, no off season.
Got in here and it's like, oh my, they're right there. They were like literally probably 45, 50 yards. They flew down into the food plot, but the toms, there was 4 of them, and it kind of, one tom chased another tom away, and then there was 2 left, and they came out, and the hens had already worked around us, and they were leaving. So as these 2 toms came to the left, Al and I talked about it, and it was a little over a 30-yard shot. And when he hit it, it was low, and it flew off the field. So we've just been sitting here listening for the last 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully we can get this other one to cooperate and come out after he's tired of messing with his buddy.
Any of you guys that have watched our videos, if a turkey's not dead and we can get another arrow in him, we're going to shoot him again.
Oh, beautiful. Oh man, beautiful reel. Beautiful reel. Alejandro Salinas Escobedo. My man.
It's one of those deals where it was now or never.
And you chose now? Yes, yes, yes.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Oh, Al, that was a heck of a hunt, buddy. That was a heck of a hunt. I'm glad you waited as long as you did because you know, he was so focused on that decoy, just kind of let him instead of trying to move right away. But as soon as you moved, do you think he seen you move, or?
You know, I was just hooked up waiting to draw, and it almost, I don't know what it was. He might have seen me move, but I felt like, because I didn't even start drawing until he started to turn and leave. So, and then I think obviously he picked up his pace a little bit when I drew, because I saw he came up to the decoy and he seemed pretty relaxed, but his deuce snood went up and he kind of started to turn. And so I went to draw real quick, and I think he heard that, and I think he putted once before he started going.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's the good thing about having the decoys set up so close, is when that happens, I still shot him on less than 20 yards.
Oh, yeah, he's maybe 15, yeah.
And I kept looking over at you when he's coming down this edge. I'm like, should I drop this window? Should I drop this window? I'm waiting, and I'm like, oh.
You know, another thing I can say is that we actually contemplated, because they would disappear, hey, let's just go out and pull that Jake. And I told Al, I've done it, you know, 30 times in my life, and I think it worked once. And what do you think? And we're like, well, and I'm like, well, it's worth a try. But you know what? If we go out to pull that Jake and that Tom sees us, or one of them see us, then we're done. So it's like, well, let's just hang in here or whatever. But then when it works, it's like, oh yeah, we're genius. You know, but the whole morning you're sitting there going, God, I wish I would have put just a hen out, and I would have put it right there, and I'd have put the blind right there, you know. But you know, you have to position the blind, you know, east is behind us, so the sun's going to come up. We have to have it set up so that the sun's not shining. You can see how open it is in the front of the blind, and he's got black on and a black head face mask, and I really should have black on too, so I'm trying really not to move, but I stayed on him real good and got everything. You'll like it. It looks really good. So now our plan is, we got to deal with the first one that you hit. We know it's hit low, and we know it's back in the woods there, and I don't think it's gone anywhere. So Al's going to get out, and the dirt path that we drove down, he's going to walk down it, and I know that it can't be more than 30 yards from that dirt path. I'm going to give him like a 10-minute head start, and then I'm going to slowly went into where we seen it land, and hopefully if it's close to the road, it'll be easier for him to get up to it if it needs to be shot again, which probably will be, because when you shoot him in the legs like that, if you do it right, you can get him.
Finally found an open, clear spot where I could get to him. I shot him. I think I broke his back on that shot, and just then Paul, I don't know if he knew exactly what the turkey was doing, because he was kind of making his way back towards the field. So Paul came in from the other side, I pointed him out, and Paul put another arrow in him, and we got him. So that's what counts. It doesn't matter how many shots it takes, especially on turkeys. They're the toughest animals to kill with a bow. Couldn't be any happier. Kansas turkey season archery opener.
Double.
Gotta love it.
Awesome job. Let's go look at that set.
Let's
first or second, depending on how you.
Oh, that looks like a real nice bird too, don't it? Look at him tucked in there. Hey, look at that, huh? That's a big old spur, huh? How's he got for a rope? Oh, yeah. Hey, that's my arrow. There's my Team Primos. You owe me a new arrow, buddy. Nice job, man. Beautiful bird. Alejandro's getting her done.
Kansas Double opening day. A1 Archery hunting 365, no off season. Opening day in Kansas, archery turkey season. Pulled a double. Paul Korn filming running behind the camera for me. Just an unbelievable morning. We had turkeys roosted within 50 yards all morning. And they flew right down. We were able to get an arrow in one. Had another one walking back and forth, checking on his buddy that was injured down on the ditch. So eventually he came in. We put a good shot on him. He died right by the decoys. Made a good recovery on the other bird. Couldn't be any happier. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Denton Rich. Kansas turkey hunting. My first Rios, and it was a double.
Awesome.